What do you think we can do in the area of language barrier with respect to winning souls into the church? I've had this experience over the years. A few years back in my church, someone came to my church. I was seeing that person. That person was a proper Igbo person. And she said, I like this church. But you know one thing that is my problem? I said, what is the problem? She said, it is Ngbati. You don't communicate in the language that we understand. And unfortunately, when you take some of our fathers up on this and you say, that particularly, they say, one for Igbo Celestial Church. And that brings me to that topic. The church in the 21st century. Shall we continue to say, in the 21st century? Let us look at our hymns. A lot of, almost all of 70% of our hymns came in Yoruba language. Some in Egun, then later translated to Yoruba. But when you lay your hands on the English translation, thank God that is from an English-speaking church. Many a times when you lay your hands on those books and you read the English, there are times it does not make any meaning to you because they are not actually getting the core language that is to be used in translating those things. So what do you think Celestial Church can do such that those in the Scandinavians will be able to communicate them? Latin Americans will communicate them in the language that they understand. People in Russia, Kiev, Minsk, Belarus, and all of those people will be communicated. Because if you cannot communicate a people, it will be difficult for you to take your faith to such a place.
Communication is an instrument of church growth. There's no point being in a church. Maybe you are in the eastern part of the country, or you are outside. In fact, what sometimes terrifies me are people even in UK using Yoruba to conduct service. No. You must be able to communicate. If you cannot communicate the gospel, then of course you are not reaching out to the people. We are starting from this point. We may not have the resources like all the rhapsodies and all the rest of it. They started from somewhere. But let it be known that, like I did say in my submission, knowledge is very important. The children we are having now, the youths you are having now, they don't even listen to you when you speak Yoruba. They speak English and they want you to communicate English. For instance, we are privileged in my own parish. We don't speak Yoruba. We don't sing our hymns. We sing in English. If there's any part of the English that is not perfect, okay, then we can work on that. I mean, those in the hymnal department who are working on the hymns should be able to give us the best of, perfect of translation. They should also be able to give us translations in other languages. They should start with that. We have Bibles also in so many languages. Then very soon, we will get to have, our doctrines, our order of service in some other languages.
Subscribe to this channel.
Select TV. Select TV. Keep watching.